One of hundreds, I hope. Just kidding. But I haven't really seen anybody in the building, and apparently it's like a really dog-friendly building because everybody that comes over is like, oh my god, your neighbor has the cutest three-legged dog, and oh my god, your neighbor has the cutest Rottweiler, he sniffed my crotch in your elevator, and I haven't seen anybody, but I run into this couple. They're the only people I've seen, like over and over and over and over again, and the first time that I met them, I was in the elevator bringing my recycling downstairs, and they introduced themselves, and then they asked me what my name was, and I said, my name's Tegan. And the boy, he said, oh wow, that's a really unique name. I only know one other Tegan. And I was like, really? I'm like, I don't know that many Tegans either, and when I usually meet Tegans, they're boys. And he said, yeah, I only know this one Tegan, and she's a girl. She's in this band called Tegan and Sara. Two things to keep in mind. One, at that point, I should have just kept my mouth shut. Like, that would be a good way to not, like, you shouldn't tell someone who you are when you're that person, you know what I mean? If they don't know, they don't know. Two, I forgot to mention that it was Christmas time and I had a Santa hat on. Because I've been putting up my Christmas tree in my house, and so not only did he not know that I was Tegan from Tegan and Sara, but he knew who Tegan and Sara was, but I was also wearing a gigantic Santa hat. And so he said, I only know one Tegan, and she's in this band called Tegan and Sara. And I said, that's me! And he said, oh my god, and I was like, I shouldn't have said anything. And he said, I love your band. And I didn't know who the girl was at the time, but it's his fiance, I think. And she said, who? What's going on? And then the elevator doors opened, and I mean, also keep in mind I was carrying like a shitload of recycling and garbage. Okay? And I was all like, hi, okay, well, Merry Christmas. And then I just like walked off. And as I was walking away, I heard the guy say, that's Tegan and Sara, like that's Tegan, like that's the band. And she's like, oh my god, really? But I just like ran into the recycling room, and I just was like, oh my god, that was embarrassing. And I didn't, like I had a Santa hat on. Anyway, I run into them all the time, and part of me thinks we should be friends because we've run into each other about 25 times. Most recently, in Frankfurt, Germany. I was sitting in the lounge in Frankfurt, Germany, in the airport, flying home, and this couple walked by, and I said, God, those people look familiar. And they walked over and they said, Tegan, it's us, your neighbors. And I was like, holy fuck. I felt you in my leg.